this past Saturday, Master Saturday, I did leave the comforts of Augusta, Georgia, being in front of my television and watching the Masters tournament to go to the motherland, Athens, GA, and watch my beloved Bulldogs and your beloved Bulldogs, because who doesn't love a Bulldog? Let's be honest.
You meant, sorry, I thought we were talking about your team.
Oh, well, I was. But we went and watched their spring game. And I know spring games I think, are on a decline. But, I mean, it gave us a little bit of look and to see what they've got. And one of the things that I really enjoyed watching. Well, I enjoyed watching it, man. It kind of got me pumped. It was almost like that off season little pump up, little give me a little bit of something, get me ready for the season, right? But one of the things that I saw was we have a transfer from your second favorite school, the Prophylactics, Southern Cal, a wide receiver named Zachariah Branch. Dude, this kid is good. And he's not big. I think he's like 5'10", 180 pounds. But, dude, he was all over the field, catching balls left and right. Something Georgia desperately needs is someone that's able to catch the football. And I told Bryson, because, you and I talked about this a lot during the Georgia season. One of the things that Georgia was missing this last season, and we're going to talk about Georgia in a couple of weeks, was their tight end. They were missing Brock Bowers. There was no doubt about that. So as B and I were getting, sitting there watching this game, I looked at him and I said, man, the thing I want to see the most out of these two quarterbacks was, are they going to use the tight ends? And they did. Oscar Delp, Lawson Lucky. They've got a couple freshman tight ends, a number one tight end, I think, coming in.
Elias Williams.
Yes, this dude is. I think he caught a ball or two. They used the tight end, so that was a good thing. Now, I also saw some Mike Bobo play calling out there. Mm-hmm. Typical Mike Bobo play calling. Did not like it at all. The first half of the spring game, the best thing I could say was, I think our defense is going to be sick. But isn't that what you expect out of a Kirby Smart? You expect his defense is going to be nasty every year. He's arguably one of the best defensive guys in college football, maybe one of the best defensive coordinators to ever do the job. He's nasty in defense. I mean, that's him. Can we get our offense together? The second half of the spring game showed me a little bit that I am optimistic that Georgia is going to have a pretty good season next year. I really am. B, what do you think?
I think we over relied on the screen plays again, of course. Mm-hmm. But I do think we're going to get, the most simple and basic play calling in the spring game. But yeah, we had 4 or 5 tight ends out there that just looked like they were SEC tight ends, and that's crazy. We got 2 of them are freshmen, but I know it's a spring game. We were still missing our receiver 2, Noah Thomas transfer. Didn't see him out there. So, we'll have another guy. But other than that, man, we looked really good. I think our defense looked more speed focused and more pursue focused more than anything. And I really do think if for some reason Stockton goes down, man, we have a nice backup in Puglisi, man. He looks really good out there. Or he did look good.
He did look really good, man. I mean, you could tell he had some, I'm not going to call it jitters, but I mean, it's his first time, really. I mean, he's a redshirt freshman, so he was there last year during the spring game. He was there all season long and but this is his first time running the second team in a spring game. So you're right. I mean, at first there was a little bit of shakiness, but when he settled in, man, the boy's got a cannon, man. He's got an arm.
Yeah, they let him have a run there at the beginning of the second half with the first team, and he looked very good. I would say, yeah, he looked real good.
We definitely have 2 running quarterbacks right now.
Yep.
Stockton's got some wheels and he can take off. So I hate to say this, but I like where Georgia's at. I think we're going to be fine. If we're not, then fire Bobo.
I think our defensive backs looked better than last year, based on the little percentage of tape that we got. I mean, they just looked a lot better as well.
I will tell you this, though. Nobody threw to the side where KJ Bolden was at. They knew better. He never had any pass thrown his side.
He's going to be another one of those guys.
Oh, yeah, he's going to be.
Could be the best player on the team right now.
He could be.
Literally.
He really could be. He's nasty, and he's a true sophomore. So I mean, Georgia's deep in every position they have. They did have a true freshman from the Augusta area on the offensive line.
Mason Short from Evans High School.
True freshman.
Yep.
At best, he's 19. At best.
Mm-hmm.
This dude was 6'6", 308 pounds, I think it was 310 pounds. Oh my God. How do you make him? I mean, and look, Georgia ain't going to do nothing but put weight on him. This dude's going to be 330 before you know it. So, I mean, this dude was huge, man. But it was fun. It was my first spring game ever to go to. And hopefully next year, if the SEC will hurry up and approve our media credentials, maybe we'll be on the field.
Oh, sorry.
Hurry up, SEC.
Fell asleep there. You were talking about some other school that we weren't recapping. My mind drifts. Yeah, that'd be nice to get our credentials. I'd love to go to media days this summer. That'd be sweet.
Yes, it would. But look, anyway, so we'll see what happens with Georgia. We're going to recap their season in a few weeks.
Again, apparently. We'll recap it again, apparently.
We didn't talk about the season.
No, look, I am not looking forward. I'm going to tell you, I'm not looking forward to recapping Georgia's season because I didn't like their season at all.
You're going to have to talk about Carson Beck. And you're going to have to talk about Carson Beck in a light that shines brighter than if you had been saddled with Vander Griffgroff.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to have to talk about it.
It's like saying you don't have the flu, but you do have strep throat.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, well, he has one every now and then. Every dog has his day.
So Carson wasn't a dog?
Or chicken?
Huh?
Okay, nothing mind.
Right.
Both.
Anyway,
there you go.
I digress.